Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Play action. It's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked by the safety, Taylor Mays. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Johnson, 31 yards.
And the Seahawks are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
They'll try and run for it with Johnson. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. That was a safety blitz by Eric Weddle. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
Lance going to throw.
And that will be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. He's going to air this out deep for Harvin. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one. Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time, separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Newton. This one taken in by Hester. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They fake the give. Newton rolling to his right.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jamal Adams. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Now he's forced out left. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a halt. A big pickup there on the scramble. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Johnson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Off of play action, here's Lance.
Trying to get it to Harvin, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Newton. The Sanders has got it complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, Newton. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got Hester complete. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. 6-0 up. And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play.
And how about this? An onside kick to start the game.
And they'll get him down here at about the 42. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. They're just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 3rd and short, so didn't need much, but got a little extra on the backside. Nice run.
Chewed up the yardage, didn't he? To me, that was offensive line with leverage, good blocking angles, taking on a stacked defensive front. And once they chopped that little hole in the beginning, he took it and rambled.
And just the 3rd play from scrimmage, wanted to avoid the 3 and out and did just that. That throw by Vick, incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Play action now, Vick. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Vick. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. From the shotgun, it's Vick. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon.
And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The first carry now. This is Johnson.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4.
2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On the ground, this is Johnson.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Working from the gun, Lance.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Catch is made by Metcalf.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. They'll run on 1st down. It's Johnson. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That play doomed from the start thanks to the defensive effort of Grady Jarrett.
Play action, now it's Lance.
It's reeled in by Baldwin. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. On first down, it's Johnson. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now a give right side. Johnson. Sharp move, but can't find much space. Dropped just inside the 20. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Throwing now is Lance. Steps away. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. And Lance now to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Johnson running left. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. On play action, Lance. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Trey Lance, a 10-yard touchdown run, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. They'll try and run for it with Johnson.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wondered maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Buying time to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle.
Lance now on first down.
On the catch, this is Chris Johnson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Lance. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Shotgun now for Lance.
Looking sideline, incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
On third down, Johnson. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves him looking at a fourth down. They run. It's Johnson. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
I don't believe that that was called right here in the moment. I believe this was called during practice this week, that he was going to decide to be aggressive even on his own side of the field.
Just you mean because it's the opening drive? Maybe they had this scripted?
I think that he just talked about it with his team and said, listen, I'm confident in you. If we end up in this situation, we'll go for it early just to set a tone in this game.
Lance now on first down. And here's Freiermuth again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
On second down now, it's Johnson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Marshawn Lynch, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. They'll try and run for it with Johnson. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
We're all about the numbers, aren't we?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Now a play fake. Lance
On the move to his left. And this one is incomplete.
That sun's going to be a factor all game long. I'm not sure it made a difference on that one, but it's something to think about on all deep throws during this time of year.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
to throw. It's Lance.
Rolling to his left. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll run on first down. Dickerson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance.
Out to his left. And out of bounds right around the 20. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
Lance going to throw.
He'll buy some time right. He can't get him down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Back to Dickerson here on 2nd down.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Eric Dickerson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the 49ers move back within a couple of the lead. They'll roll it.
Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Ahkello Witherspoon.
And the 49ers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Lance looking to throw it.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
On 1st down, it's Johnson. They find some open field here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
55 rushing yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
We remind you in just a couple of minutes we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Trey Lance
doing it himself from 9 yards out. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. They'll try and run for it with Johnson. And he will dive into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion is successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay, and that'll set them back 5. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And the Broncos are going to get the football. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Play fake, now Namath. And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. They don't want to waste his outstanding field position on this opening drive as they come up on third down. Now Namath. And the pressure gets to him again. Carlos Dunlap able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. What a great job getting pressure here on the first drive. 3 plays and already 2 sacks. And that pressure has been intense right from the beginning. And I'm telling you, if they don't make an adjustment in play calling and protection, it'll go from intense to relentless.
Now he steps away. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. Fights him off. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Being chased out left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Off of play action, here's Lance. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. It's caught on the left side by Baldwin. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. And they'll go for it. Lance steps away to his left. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Trey Lance taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
On 1st and 10 now, Namath. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Ahkello Witherspoon.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They begin the drive with Johnson. Johnson with a burst, a 1st down or more, as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. They stay on the ground on 1st with Johnson. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Lance steps away. Now he'll throw deep left side. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chinn picks it off, and the Broncos are going to take over here up near the 40. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Namath eluding the pressure right. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Flushed out right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That one brought back a few nightmares, because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there, having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on fourth down, this is a big call. So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Johnson. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On third down, Johnson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Here we go with Johnson, and they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Namath to throw. He'll air this one out deep for Davis, and that is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
To throw again on 2nd down, Namath. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. To throw on first down is Namath. Flush, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Quentin Jefferson just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Jeudy. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jerry Jeudy, 61 yards. And now the Broncos are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2. And Namath going to throw for it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. The 30. 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Johnson, 75 yards. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. They'll try and run for it with Johnson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later. Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Broncos. Jerry Jeudy with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the two-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here. The run on first down gets him a couple up to the 27. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Play action. Now it's Lance. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Lance to throw for it on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. And Lance now to throw. He's going to air this out deep for Harvin. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
He's going to air this out deep for Harvin. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by DJ Swearinger. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they pooled it by drop.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
20-yard line.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Oh, twisting away. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Here's Percy Harvin now on the return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And now off to the races down the right side. And a terrific return as they finally do stop him, but not before he's inside the 15.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now Johnson. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They go to Johnson again. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Johnson. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Johnson now returning.
And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking?
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Credit the sack to the safety, Sean Taylor.
It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. It's a big play there for the Broncos.
Off the play fake, it's Namath.
This will be caught. Judy. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. There's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll run it again with Henry. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 38.
From the gun, it's Namath.
That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Vernon Davis, 38 yards. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score. They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. On second down, Johnson. Johnson with a burst, a first down or more. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 157 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Lance. He's going to air this out deep for Harvin. Touchdown, Seahawks. A big play there. 64 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. They'll try and run for it with Johnson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath.
Chris Johnson, nobody in front of him, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, The Coach. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Coach, we start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. And he's going to get him another first down here as he's able to dive forward to get as much as he can. And just like that, another Ultimate Challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory.